Alright guys, welcome back. We've got Daniel with myself here, Seb from MyBottleShop.com. Good to see you back here again today, and we're doing a bit of a tasting actually, we've got three different things here, don't we, today, Daniel? We've got the Audemus Pink Pepper Gin, which is very, very popular, from France, I believe.
Yeah,
is that
Cognac,
right?
France.
Yeah, Cognac, France. We've got the new Penderyn Portwood, 46%. Non-chill filtered, of course, and it's a Mandeaux Liqueur. How do you pronounce this one? Because I've struggled with this.
I've been corrected by people who actually speak French, but I've always said Mandeaux.
Mandeaux.
But I'm pretty confident I'm wrong.
And what do they say?
Not so heavy on the ox.
Yeah.
Mandeaux?
Mandeaux?
Yeah.
Something like that?
We'll have to ask someone who speaks French.
Yeah. There you go. So look, we'll start with the pink pepper. You know, this is a very, very popular, big hit anywhere you go, really. You know, you just told me not long ago it's one of your favourite gins.
It's my new favourite gin.
Yeah.
I mean that quite sincerely.
Yeah, wow.
So these guys are really interesting because they're using an old perfume making distillation.
Oh.
Basically, what they're doing is using a glass still. It creates a vacuum inside of it, which actually drops down the boiling point of alcohol. So they can distill at a lower temperature, so any of your fats, oils, any of the aromatics isn't getting burnt off. It's an old perfume making technique.
Wow.
So if you smell this,
I was going to say, as you
like,
open
it's
it then,
really aromatic, right?
It.
It's super perfume.
Wow,
but
wow.
my favorite thing about it isn't just the botanicals that they're using, which is a bit unusual. It's that they don't fight each other. They come in at just the right time. So they're using pink peppercorns, hence the pink pepper, but there's also vanilla, tonka beans, honey, and cardamom. And it's my new favorite one. I get that pink peppercorn and giving it a bit of a spice. The cardamom gives it a little bit of earthiness, and then I get this lovely little vanilla finish. But the best part of it, in my opinion, is the warmth you get at the end from the honey and the tonka beans. Yeah. So let's have a little bit.
Yeah,
and
let's have a little taste.
Yeah,
Thank you. Cheers, Daniel. Now, would you, I guess, enjoy this neat? You know, what would you mix it with?
I actually just did this at a big festival down in Sydney, and the way I would personally have it over ice. I enjoy it as is, but you can always have it with a nice soft tonic. Because it's so aromatic, you don't want to get rid of that.
Yeah.
And just a sprig of something that's not going to ruin the flavor. So I recommend a bit of orange zest, or maybe even some rosemary or thyme. You know, just a little bit of herb, just as a garnish, will just help to add a little bit of flavor to it.
Yeah, I do agree. You know, just smelling it, you know, there's so much going on here, and it's very lovely. You know, you get that very sweet smell, but also with the peppery finish to the nose.
Just
you wouldn't want too many things to kill it, as you probably.
Super. I'm genuinely very serious here. It's not a line. It's my new favorite gin. I thoroughly enjoy this and highly recommend it. Yeah, it's just really aromatic and everything just works.
Wow. Even on the palate, it's actually quite creamy. So you know, I probably wouldn't want to add anything to this.
I mean, we're drinking it neat right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So you know, that's very lovely.
But yeah, so I'm going to move on now to the Penderyn.
Penderyn Portwood. Tell us a bit about this. I actually have no idea about this, but I know it's fairly. Is it brand new to the market, or has it been out some time?
Penderyn's been around for a little while now, but they have rebranded. We've got this lovely, beautiful packaging, and even the bottle's changed. And with that, I think they have actually changed some of the aging factors into it. A lot of it is now a non-age statement. I think a lot of the whiskey that we're going to see in the future across the board is headed towards that way. But they're actually a Welsh distillery. Most people assume they're Scottish because you always see them next to the Scot. But they're a very unique flavor profile that I don't think is really replicated. In my opinion, they're probably closer to the Japanese in flavor profile.
Oh, really?
But they're doing a very interesting technique where they do a traditional pot still, but their second distillation is done in a column still. So you've got a bit of both. It gives it a very light flavor profile. I think the actual spirit's quite fruity, actually, like a lot of banana. But then because of their cask that they're using, you end up with this beautiful sort of cask influence without it being overpowering. So it doesn't end up being super syrupy. It's really well balanced, well structured, and just well flavored. It's an excellent whiskey.
At a 46%, you know, it's got a bit to it as well. So you know, just smelling it, you can definitely smell those bananas come through off the bat.
Get a bit of cocoa. I'm not sure if you do too.
Yeah. That's it. Bit of cocoa.
But the beautiful thing about these guys is that they don't. Their style is more on elegant and smooth, but then the cask gives it a lot of complexity and structure. Port obviously gives it a bit more thickness and more intensity.
That's right.
It's just a lovely drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
So they're also one of the most affordable ones, in my opinion, for sort of more boutique-y ones. But what do you think? You get any flavors? Anything unusual?
Yeah, no, lovely. Automatically, it grabs my mouth. You know, it's really wraps around my mouth.
It's like that cocoa and the port elements mixing together with that fruitiness.
That's right. The
Just
port
very,
definitely
very
comes through when you put it in your mouth. But you know, this would definitely be a very nice after dinner. You know,
it's
really good digestive, and you know, it's just like velvet on my mouth. Honestly,
it's going down so smoothly.
Yeah, very, very smooth. And look, from my first time, I rate this. You know, we've just opened this, so I'd imagine, you know, more time in the bottle would even make it more amazing as well. So it'd bring out the other notes to it as well. So, you know, it's really good. Highly recommend it.
Our last item is a personal favorite. Wherever I travel, I have a bottle of this with me.
Whoa! Wherever you go.
Wherever I go.
Wow.
So,
interesting.
It's a bit more unusual.
Yeah.
We're going to go into a Mandarin liquor.
Yeah. Okay. Something way left field here.
Imperial measured distilleries down in South Australia.
Oh, so this is an Australian liqueur.
We're back to Australia now. We should always finish on Aussie.
Yeah, that's it. That's the way to go.
So, basically, they're using the fruit from their neighbouring farm. They've got mostly leftover mandarins that may not go to the market otherwise.
Really keeping it local, huh?
Yeah, definitely. And they're using that to make this mandarin liquor. So I'm going to let you try it, because this isn't really one where I want to talk about it too much. This is one where when you taste it, you'll get that really delicious flavor profile.
Yeah. Okay.
So
let's give it
try a little bit first.
Yep.
The nose.
Oh, wow. Does smell like a mandarin.
It's just
farm.
fresh mandarin, right? It's,
it does.
So to the viewers, it's literally when you open up a mandarin and the zest sprays, that's what you get. That's what you get from the bottle.
Yeah. Jeez. I don't know if you guys did it at school, but I was the victim of someone spraying the mandarin pill in my eyes, and it just brings me back and flashes of that.
So my favorite thing is also that it's not.
Wow.
It doesn't taste like concentrate. It doesn't, because I've had a lot of mandarin liqueurs, and I end up either getting one that's sort of like more like orange. It doesn't capture the mandarin very well, or it goes too far and it's that sort of fake medicinal something I had as a kid when I was sick.
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
Not
cough
great.
syrup or something.
This tastes like fresh mandarins.
Yeah, that's
it's,
right.
fresh and zesty and lively, and it's just really, really delicious. So,
yeah, that's right. It's literally like no other flavour to this. No other way to put it than mandarin in a bottle. It's really that good. I think, you know, I'd love it with a lot of ice and maybe some soda water or something. Even just, you know, a bit of mint if you want to make a cocktail. But
so it's good enough to have on its own. Most of our products are, but you can definitely mess around as well and create something really special.
Yeah.
You know, it's that sort of citrus profile that you don't get too often, because getting that fresh mandarin flavour is tricky.
Like I said, that's it. And then you know, it doesn't taste anything.
It's like fresh
different.
mandarin. It just makes me. It reminds me of spring.
Yeah,
just puts a
fruit
smile
bowl
on my
after dinner.
face. And,
yeah.
So whenever I had a couple of things, I love finishing on this one. Just as a light palate cleanser.
Just palate cleanser.
It's just delicious.
Yeah. Nice. So, you know, once again, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to Daniel from Mind Spirits for coming in. Do appreciate your time today, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. As always, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and tell your mates. Cheers.
Cheers.